Hey! Ooh, it's dark. The light's going to have a weird quality because it's really cloudy out. Oh, also, I am very sick, so bear with me. Just a tiny little Sephora haul because I picked up something that I was really into. I'm going to start with samples because I got another Tokyo Milk Dark Tainted Love sample. This is one of the few little perfumes I've actually gone through, and I keep meaning to buy the full size, then I don't. Then I also have this Shuumura. I don't know what this is. It probably says on the paper. What did I do with the paper? Oh, hey, you know. Samples Shuumura Soya Bouncy Fine Cream. Seems to be like an overnight mask. I don't know. So yeah, Tainted Love. And then I also got a sample of the Born This Way foundation, which I've been interested in trying. The lightest shade they sent is vanilla. If this guide is anything to go by, which I hope it's not, then that puts vanilla down here and actually, well, maybe not such a bad match, but not a great match. And probably more up here at Pearl, I think. Not snow. I'm not at snow. Or porcelain. Actually, it would be porcelain. Probably. Oh no, maybe I am Pearl. Okay. I don't know. It's hard to figure out. So I think what I will actually probably do is take all three of these, mix them together, and then actually shade adjust the whole mess with my Cover FX drops. Or maybe I've been considering getting the white drops from the Body Shop. And then the final thing I got was this. It's the Take the Moisture Surge Challenge. Your skin will be plumped, dewy, glowing Moisture Surge Extended Relief. So yeah, apparently. So it's one of those Clinique, like try it for 7 days. But these are really, they feel like pretty generous samples. And I've been wanting to try the Clinique Moisture Surge because the last 2 years I've gotten really dry in the winter. And I need something that's thicker but not going to be greasy so I can actually wear it on days when I'm going to be wearing my makeup instead of my tinted moisturizers, which are more of a summertime thing because they're not quite as intense. So these I'm definitely going to crack open and empty completely all into one little tub and see how long it actually goes. Because mushing this around, I mean, if this is supposed to be like morning and night's worth of moisturizer, I could see that, but that's probably a lot for my face. You can't tell that that's, yep, that gives me, yep. Okay, and then the thing that I actually was purchasing was the Too Faced The Power of Makeup by NikkiTutorials. I have been watching Nikki for a few years now. I looked at this as a really great excuse to finally try some Too Faced because I got a sample of the Better Than Sex mascara a couple months ago, and I didn't think a lot of it. Honestly, I thought it was going to be all hype, and then I actually tried it, and it's pretty damn good. So, and I've heard great stuff. I will say, like, this box felt smaller to me, and then the palette itself is smaller. Probably because I was watching a lot of girls online with small hands holding it. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go through the bag that goes with it first. And so in the box you get, the palette was here, and then the bag was tucked into this slot here. It's just like it's a lot of animal print. It's a lot of animal print. I'm never going to use this bag again, so I'm just gonna. I can't. You know, it's one of those bags where like you expect there to be like a tear line and there isn't. And so you have to find your tiny scissors, and you're like, tiny scissors, make it better. And then your tiny scissors do make it better. And you're like, yay. Sorry if I'm whispering, my voice is, I've had like a really bad cough the last few days. So I'm trying not to bother my throat too much. If I passed out and mad coughing, I'm sorry. Okay, so in here, you get this show us your looks, Nikki two-faced, this little, oh, this is where the look pamphlet is. Okay, so then there's these suggested looks that Nikki is showing you, which is really great. This one's called Go Big or Go Goth. I really like that. I probably have that shade of lipstick or something very similar. Glitter is the new black. So, and, oh, there we go, Once Upon a Glam. So there's 3 looks in this little booklet, so that's really cool. I'm not going to keep this. No offense to Nikki, if she ever watched this, she's not going to watch this. Oh my god. And then this is the special deluxe sample size. I have this right here. So this is what the standard deluxe sample size of the Better Than Sex mascara looks like. And then this tube is slightly purple. Also, nope, they still feel the same, which I have to say I was really impressed by the fact that it's still a metal cap, even on the deluxe sample. And so, oh yeah, yep, that is purple. For reference again. And this is how black their black is, and this is how purple their purple is. So yeah. Wait, did I just mess that up? No, I didn't. I don't think. I wouldn't know. You know what it is? In dim light, these two are similar enough. Yeah, actually, I will say this. It's really weird. For some reason, I cannot fathom. The purple one feels lighter. I don't know why. They're both awesome. It's a really great formula. And then there is the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced, which I have not tried before, but I've heard it's comparable to the Urban Decay. Primer Potion, it's more liquidy, and it's very silicone-y. But actually, I kind of like that a little bit more. That moves around a lot more easily. Where I have kind of creasy lids, that might be really great. And then, oh, that glitter pot, which I'm going to show you something that nobody else is showing. So that's the pot of glitter. So that's not a lot of glitter. I'm going to open this very carefully. Yes, there is no sifter. It's very, very fine. So you can see it on the lid. It is very, very fine. So I can see adhering that isn't going to be a big trouble at all. My only issue is I was seeing people with these little pots and they looked, you know what I mean? But as you can see, most of that pot size is, you know, but like just a little one, that's fine. And then the sketch marker is a full size. I like that it has the mixer ball, and then, oh, you can get very fine with that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's, I like that, and I don't know if it's supposed to be sketch marker, you're so two-faced. Black liquid art liner. Doesn't say whether it's meant to be waterproof or whatever, but I mean, this is full size and this is something like a $22 value. I like the little detail of the little heart on the clip thing. That's quite cool. And that is very black. But you can definitely layer it. No, that's pretty opaque. I really like that. I really like, yeah, that's really nice. And then the two, and then the palette itself. Oh man, it's already 12 minutes. Someone's gonna shout at me. Okay, so the palette itself has the plastic cover over it. I'm gonna take that off because actually it's really good and protected too. So I mean, you could leave it on if you wanted. This has been bumped through Canada Post and it's still in, looks like perfect condition. Oh god, Irresistible is so pretty. And Frosted Yum, and Sugar Coated, and Painkiller, and Everything Is All I Wanted. Also, oh, Champagne Truffle. So really this started because I wanted, ages ago, a chocolate souffle bronzer, because it's the perfect sort of shade of bronzer for a pale ass like me. That's just one dip. That's really good. That blends out really well. I don't know that you can see that. 2, 3. 3 swipes. Because I have the Hoola bronzer now, and that's good, but 3. So it's 3 across the pan. And then, I don't know that you can see that very well because that is very subtle, which was not what I was expecting. I've heard great things about the blush formula. What I like is they're not, like, they're pigmented, but like just taking little dabs like I would typically take to prevent myself from overdoing it is, yeah. Also, that marker is now set. And just very briefly, so I like that these are so all 4 of these, they're solid, they're not chalky, but they're not like as creamy and buttery, so you're not gonna be picking up more product than you need to. I'm very curious about this black. So, finger swatched. Of course it looks very black. And then So, but the thing I was seeing, so that's one hit. And then so you can kind of see sort of like 1, 2, 3, like how you can definitely layer it up. More importantly, now granted I have a lot of black eyeshadow on my hand right now. You can see. That blends out so easy. That's amazing. That's really amazing. I mean, I'm covered in black eyeshadow now, let's be honest. But that is amazing. And then a little bit of Irresistible. So the matte black is really smooth. Irresistible is a little chunky. And then Sugar-Coated feels chunky when you pick it up. I think that's the thing. They're more glittery shadows. Feel quite chunky when you pick them up. Presumably Mystic Hour is more of a satin finish. Yes. Okay. So you can see the matte finish, the glitter finish, and the satin finish. Mystic Hour is freaking gorgeous. God damn. I'm gonna close that up now. Oh, it does have a magnetic closure, which is nice. So the mattes are really smooth. The satins are quite buttery. And the glitter shadows, I'm noticing that when I picked them up, they felt quite chunky, almost gritty. But then when I actually went to use them, they were quite good. They sort of like flattened out or something. They did. They smoothed out. It was really beautiful. There is, I'm sorry, this, you don't need to know this, there's a cobweb on my I hate spiders. Anyway, so yeah, the feeling of the shadows is really, really nice. This is my first full experience with a bunch of different Too Faced products, which is why I wanted to get this palette, because you get sort of like a really wide range of things that they carry. And I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed, and I can't wait to really get to use this. And I think it's going to be really, really great because, you know, there are certain times of the year where, like, I will go out with girlfriends, we'll get together, we'll all get ready, we will really love the college experience, if you will. And so a palette like this and the couple of bits and bobs that come with it, absolutely perfect. I can throw it in my bag. I don't have to take, you know, a whole thing, because this covers all eventualities of things that I would want to do, including glitter, which you know what, just for the sake of argument, also because it's important to put glitter everywhere in your house. It picks up really easily. Let's see if it adheres. I mean, you can get a really good density. I don't know if you're seeing that very well. It holds pretty well, regardless. I think I got black in there. That's not good. It'll work itself out. That's great, Sarah. You've already cross-contaminated. Probably because you have makeup all over your hands. Good job. But yeah, you know what? It's really great because it's so fine. It's just so fine that you get that beautiful, just sparkle. which is really wonderful. And I mean, of course, there's glitter in like Irresistible and Sugar Coated, but this is like the kind of glitter that just dances. It's very subtle. It's not my typical glitter, but I could see mixing it with my typical glitter to make a super glitter. And I'm looking forward to that. Alright, I am going to shut up and get on with my day because it's been 20 minutes and someone will complain. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay,